right, so lesson 26 for Math 6.5, Math 6.5. So those of you who have, which you're now supposed to have, your noise canceling headphones, put them on unless you are in 6.5 Math. So, all right, so make sure you get those because they are required. So lesson 26. Yep. So lesson 26. Not this week because I just told your parents to get them last week. So starting at the beginning of next quarter, I will be. So lesson 26, the division algorithm, the division algorithm. So what is the division algorithm? It is a method for solving division, a method for solving division. So let's see here. So in each of the smaller problems, we follow 4 steps: divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So what are those steps? So first, step 1. Step 1, we have divide and write the number. Divide and write the number. Step 2. Step 2, we multiply and write a number. We multiply and write a number. Step 3, we are subtracting and then writing the number. And then finally, bring down the next digit. So step 4, bring down, so I'll draw an arrow, bring down the next digit. So this is what we're doing for when we are doing long division problems that do not have a nice remainder. So 42 divided by 7, that's one we could do in our head, but if I'm doing $28.89 divided by 5, that's a little bit more challenging. We need to write out an actual division problem for that. So that's what we're going to be doing in this lesson. That's what this lesson's about. So we have 3 examples in this lesson. So example 1, divide, oh, yep, kind of the problem I was talking about. So $8 and 35 cents. $8.52 divided by 3. Okay, so first and foremost, how many times does 3 go into 8? Evan? Right, so you would take 2 times 3, which is 6. Do subtraction. 8 minus 6 is 2. And then what do I do, Ian? Yep, bring down your 2. Yep, go ahead. You're on a roll. Is it 284? Evan, what am I missing here? Is it 284? What am I missing here? So we have $8.52 divided by 3. Yeah, I forgot my money sign and the decimal. Where's the decimal go? Exactly. So it's $2.84, not 284. That would be a completely different answer. $284 is completely different than $2.84. I'd be very happy if I had $284. I wouldn't be as happy if I only had $2.84, right? So very important to put in that decimal, especially if you are paying someone, you would rather pay them $10 than pay them $1,000. So putting in that decimal in there is very important. Very, very important. Never forget the decimals when you're working with money. Okay, so good. Pause on there. Zoom recording. So example 2. Example 2, I have 234 divided by 5. So how am I going to do this one, Evan? Okay. Yep. So what do I do after that? So 5 into 23. Yep, so 5 times 4 is what? Yep, so I would write 20 right here. Then subtraction, so 23 minus 20, what would that be, Evan? Yep. And then I bring down my 4, right? So 5 goes into 34 how many times? Yep, it goes in 6 times, but it does not go in perfectly. So 5 times 6 is 30. And 34 minus 30 is 4. So I have 46, and then what do I do with that 4, Ian? So where do I put it? Do I just leave it there? Remainder, yep. So I have 46 with a remainder of 4. So we're working with the remainders right now. We're not doing decimals yet. So 46 with a remainder of 4. All right, 46 remainder 4. That's how you're going to be doing those ones for this lesson. Last example is, so example 3. Example 3, I have 5n equals 365. So how do I solve for n? How do I solve for n, Ian? Yep, 5n. How do I solve for n? So the way this is written is 5 times n equals, yep, so how do I, so whenever you see 5 next to, or whenever you see a variable like a, b, c, d, x, or y, or z, whenever you see those next to a number, that means the number times your letter. So 5 times n equals 365. So how would I solve for n here, Ian?
So since I don't know what number 5 n equals 65, I would divide 5 into 365.
Yeah, so I would divide by 5 to both sides. Good. So then I'm left with n equals 365 divided by 5. So 365 divided by 5. Is it 5? So 5 times 5 is, yeah, 5 times 5 is 25. So there you go. So it'd be 35, yep. Is 36 minus 35 0? 36 minus 35? Oh, okay. Okay. Correct. Exactly. So n is going to equal, so I would write n equals 73. That would be my answer. N equals 73. So that's how you're going to solve problems like that. So it looks like you have J through L. Those are all problems that are going to be just like that. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you guys. So go ahead and get going on your homework. You guys still have another half-hour of class. Man, why does it keep doing this to me?
It's a monsoon.
A monsoon is a type of storm.